Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with D. How you doing? Um, this is Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 7B, Episode 13, Forecast Sunny and Shady. Baby, just let me tell you something. Carlo King, Carlo, you need to give these people a break. Did you ever consider that they may be tired? And we may be tired of them? You bring them back too soon, my man. At least give us, I would say, 4 months, maybe 5. Can you do that? I mean, you have them back every 2 weeks. That's why these shows don't know what season they're in. But you had us waiting for DC years. The stepchild of the Love and Marriage franchise. And then here we are again, waiting on Bell Collector. I be damn. But anyway, let's get on into the episode. The episode opens up with Mel. And she's with her property preservation group. Nothing much to see here. She has created entrepreneurs all over the United States. Congratulations to Melody. And so she remembers that Sunny, how you doing, girl? What you doing? I remember Sunny decided that she was gonna do some property preservation. I was gonna tell her to come on down. No, Sunny said, yeah, girl, I'm thinking about moving down there. You know, me and most. I'm not sure why Sunny want to move down here. This is very shocking. I mean, I know Huntsville is the most popular growing city in America. But does Sunny have any family or anything down here? I don't think so. So, for some reason, this is weird because Destiny has fixed into her mind that the only reason these people are moving to Huntsville is because of her, to meddle with her, to get in her business. Destiny, I don't think they care about what you got going on, girl. Concentrate over there on those lawyers and shit, and staying out the court. Okay? How about that? Oh, by the way, those foundation problems can be very costly, anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000. See, my aunt used to do property preservation. Yeah. She used to come out her pocket on she was like, oh, these are investment properties, and she was coming out her own pocket, and then return on the investment is if somebody buys the house. But it's sometimes hard to get people to buy the house. Oh my goodness. So next we have Chris and Nell. Nell. It's only one thing I need to say about Nell in this moment. Accountability. She has none. She talks about the grown children. He got the skybox situation and he wants to invite the kids. And she says, the grown adults. The problem I have with Dr. Francis is I just wish Dr. Francis had told me that he wanted to drag me for these children. He was telling me what was wrong with me. He didn't tell them what was wrong with them. See, accountability. Nellie has none. Yelly Nellie. So here is the thing that I'm going to say to Yelly Nelly. Dear Nelly, quit yelling. No, that's not what I have to say. She done pissed me off. She over here talking about Dr. Francis. Don't you say nothing bad about Dr. Francis in my presence. I won't let you talk about Dr. Francis. Dr. Francis is my man. Don't you do it. This woman sitting up on this couch. No, did Dr. Francis. Yeah, you digging at Dr. Francis. And we got a problem with that because over here at DVD channel, we don't talk about the people that we don't talk about. We don't talk about Kamala Harris. She up there now. We don't talk about Barack and Michelle. They together. Together. We don't talk about them. Won't say nothing bad about Barack and Michelle. And we don't say nothing bad about Dr. Francis. Dr. Francis is my friend in my head. Don't you go talking about Dr. Francis. This lady done made me mad. Just right there, sitting there saying. Now, a lot of people done fell out with Neil. I'm just going to tell y'all that now. A lot of people over here in this YouTube world can't go around there saying nothing bad about Millam D. But the only reason why I'm about to fall out with her because she was talking about Dr. Francis. Oh, yeah. And the next thing we have Kimmy and marshmallow cheese puff. Now, I forgot what I call marshmallow cheese puff. Moon pie. Banana moon pie face. The only reason why I forgot these two people is because they are forgettable. I forgot what I call him and his nickname is because, like I said, they're forgettable. I mean, you forget they on the show, don't you? Am I the only one? Okay, I didn't think so. So they're over here at the little mom and pop shop that they have set up, and it's really nice in there. But this is for one of the chefs who decided that she wants that building, so she's doing a tasting. Guess who they didn't invite? Motel Hotel. They didn't invite Martell to the event. And the thing about it is Martell is not on the show today, and it's weird because this is the first show of the second half of the season, and no Motel Hotel. Can't say that I missed it. Now, when Melanie is off the show, you kind of miss her presence, right? But when Motel Hotel is off the show and Kimmy and marshmallow cheese puff, nothing. Nothing. I have nothing. So Melody is the first to arrive, and this is Melody's episode, right? She's in her, she's doing her thing. A lot of people call this episode Mel's Revenge. Melanie and everybody business on this episode. So Marceau walks in because she's the first one to get there. But then Nell and Fletch get there. But then Marceau walks in and she said, Marceau, I sent some people down there to the black and my students. And the black was closed. So what's going on? Did you send people down to the black? Were they your student or were they millimeters? Tisha. Marcel, well, it's just closed for a while, It's this thing we got going on called this, use tax and everything, and he tried to do the word salad that he normally uses, and nobody's buying it because Melanie got in confession. Well, I've been doing business down there for years, and I hadn't had any problems like that. I'm not familiar with a use tax. If Marceau gives the people down to the city the same word salad that he gives us as the audience, that explains it. They shook him. Now, I'm going to tell you something. And I know, don't come out of a bag on me on this because, I'm in the big bag club. So, I'm going to say this about bulkier women. I had a friend who was bulky, so don't take this the wrong way. Latricia body sick. Don't get it twisted. We all know that, right? However, women with those types of bodies have a tendency to wear clothes that's a little too tight, that shows more muscle, and when they wear those tight clothes, they have a tendency to ride up on them, and they have to constantly pull at the skirts. Either go up a size, sis. I know you're not nothing but a tiny size 1 or 2, but go up a size, or maybe like take the dresses down to the knee area, because they always riding up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm in a big back society, so mine ride up anyway, okay? But when you muscular like that, yeah, you about to show your top choice. Shout out to my uncle for creating the word top choice instead of saying pinna or vagina. Is it me, or was this space cramped? It's not me? Oh, okay. Hell, I would have been claustrophobic with all that going on in there. Hey, did y'all see Jayla? I saw Jayla. I sure have missed old Jayla. Coming on, LaTessa. That's one thing about Mel. Mel gonna eat. Mel is like the candy of this show. She gonna eat now. Oh, here comes Nell and the mess, right? Has anybody heard from Destiny? Who's thinking about Destiny right now? She didn't come to the tasting. I trained her. I invited her. So there she is being known. So you train her, huh? Yeah. How's it going? It's going. So is it safe to say she's good since the Sunni and Moses incident at the gala? Oh, I'm so shy. I don't talk about the gala because, I had to be in my drawers in front of the people, and I'm ashamed. Yeah, she was so ashamed. Ken, try, bye. But she dragging Marquez over there. She ain't ashamed. So she got some choice words for the people, according to TRISH, through her teeth. So she got some things she wants to say against the people. Boy, if you could see me doing her teeth and her talking through her teeth. So Melanie's in her element. So why don't you just say it then? And then Letitia said, is Kimmy one of those people? See, this is the type of stuff that makes you want to shake a knot in Tisha. But when I tell you Tisha is looking good, that's a pretty lady to me. So the cat's out the bed. Kimmy invited them. And this is a problem for Letitia. So Kimmy says, well, here we go, right? Again. Sunni was the last face I saw praying for me when I was about to start my chemo. That gives her sort of a special place in Kimmy's heart. But because, Letitia is cold-hearted towards her, she expects for Kimmy to feel the same way. See, because, either you agree with Letitia or she ices you out. That's Letitia for you. And so, Nell got to throw some more shade, right? She ain't come for y'all's being. But Sunni said she don't want none of them. No, why would she want Marcel with the missing top rope and marshmallow cheese for? Plus, let's get to the plus. Okay? They're married. And maybe she don't cross the married man line. It's just maybe her taking her friend's boyfriend. It's different. I'm just saying. Now, did I tell y'all I had a couple friends that did me like this? A couple of them. One of them I'm still friends with today. One of them act like she blames me because she took the guy that she had sex. No, child. That's a long story. But that's neither here nor there. Now, Melody is uncomfortable, right? She just don't like them talking about Sunni and Moses while they're not there to defend themselves. So is Fletch messy too? Because he says, well, who do you think is wrong in this situation? And she says, mostly Moses, because he didn't finish what he started. You're supposed to close out the relationship before you start a new one. While I definitely agree with that, how many times did Destiny say I was through with him? Anybody? And maybe since the season started, which is 82 episodes ago. Now we in 92 episodes. Yeah. Way back then, 82 episodes ago. Stone says, really? I think they integrated couple. Neither one of them had really any allegiance to Destiny because, again, she said that they were broken up. But it is a weird space, I will say that. So Chris breaks the fourth wall, which they have been doing a lot lately because Sunni is in the picture. And he says that Destiny got it confused. Sunni says they weren't friends like that. Potato. Because if I'm taking you around Mexico and taking you down to St. Louis with my peeps, and then you see me with old boy, then we might be cooler than you saying. Maybe it's you who getting the story mixed up, not me. And then Tisha says what I was thinking. That's a lie, cause he was still reaching out to her and talking to her outside of production. So Kim says, they have a very different approach to what friendship is, which is clear. So Messy Nell, brings it up again. Well, Destiny took it so hard, she was crying and stuff down to the gate. Well, do the stories back, says Cheese Puff, who minds everybody at the table's business but his own. Okay? You don't hear very many stories about Kimmy and Marshmallow, except for they dragged out that Kimmy's impotent story until it wore out like the bottom of Fred Flintstone feet. Well. Latricia puts her 2.5 cents in and says, what did she say? I guess it's just me and Moses Destiny, girl. What is you and Ken got going on? Are you and Ken Destiny? So Fletch admits that he showed them how. So they ain't really for real about moving her, says Letitia, because ain't nobody riding at that table for Destiny like Letitia is. Then come Trish. And then everybody else except for Melody. It like rubbing into somebody's face. It definitely salt in the wound for sure, says Kimmy. Child, and then Melanie is looking like, what the hell did I just walk into? So Melody says, I'm really surprised. Speaking of surprises, Melody got a surprise. It's a good one. I just want to make it clear that I'm going to surprise the ladies. But it's good, not bad. I'm not going to destroy the scene or anything. Well, Melody, you are the producer, so you producing right now. But I feel you, girl. Well, really, Kimmy said Sonic one. She wasn't really dragging them like Letitia was. So, but it's Melody is pointing out the hypocrisy. Who the hell they are hypocrites at the table? Every last one of them. When Ken said he was in his drawers, Nell got excited. And then Kim was like, well, you don't run around here and nickname this one was Oh. Contramo, friend. They're not married. So now it's time to get on Trish, right? And so Marceau says, Marquez used to work with me. He came to see me at Black the other day. Now closed Black, not open Black. And so Trish says, yeah, he told me you said something that hurt his feelings. Melanie says, what'd you say, Marceau? So Melanie says, we want to know, what conversation did you and the husband have? And there go Marceau and his word salad and his missing top row teeth. Well, we talked about a lot of things, and we was talking about blended families and how it's important to, when you're about to blend a family, just talk to the real father. The real father's real man. So Marceau says, well, and right down to the nitty and the gritty of things, you owe that man a thank you. No, I don't owe him nothing. I take care of things, says Ken. I take care of everything. Tricia wants, her needs, her money problems, anything that Latricia needs, I am there. I am taking pictures inappropriately, me hugging real tight with her daughter. See, that's the kind of stuff that gets you smacked down, Ken. You know, even if you are the Incredible Hulk and what's not. So Ken said, oh boy, didn't level up. And then Marcel said, well, to be fair. You know, they was married. was is not the question. They are married. In our conversation, he did let me know that there was a pre-relationship. And the thing about Latricia, this is why you get yourself messed up, girl. Because we all are confused still about this timeline. Bro, wait a minute. Listen. There was no relationship. Now, potato. Because you were dipping down in the inbox, knowing she was a married woman. So what's the tea? What's tea? I say Marquez had good reason. Way back in 2018-19, like he said, to be curious as to what was going on. And then they looking at each other. Well, was it 2020? 2021? I say 2022. What? 21? 22? Them two. Confused. They're sticking to that story of only knowing each other 2 years. Did y'all notice that? But she says that they separated in 2018, 2019. So there they go digging themselves in a deep hole. Right? I knew that Marquez was back around because when he would come back around, she would stop talking to me. The first time we met, I ran. And then Marceau again. What year was that? Because they keep saying they only been talking for 2 years. Right. 2015, 2016. That's when he ran from TRISH. And then Marceau said, yeah, that's what he said. See? Marquez is more believable than these two. It is what it is. Now, mind you, they had no interactions while they were together. But here comes Mel to say today, well, people can be friends. A lot of people need to understand that and just have conversations. Then Letitia and Marceau gets in confession and say, well, Melody seems to be riding mighty hard for these, I'm sorry, not confessionals, but these conversations that you can have during the marriage. Tisha, maybe Martell wasn't lying after all. Girl, bye. So it's time to close Willa Chastity and the ghetto hood ratchet one, as everybody says. Stormy. That chicken was busting. I can't even laugh. So finally they're going out the country. I've been begging Carlos to take these people out the country. He knows what it gives to take people out the country. He worked on Real Housewives of Atlanta and New Jersey. But he want to keep them right round, taking them to Houston. What kind of damn trip is that? Taking them on a couples retreat. Stop. So Melody comes out and she's like, okay, y'all, here's the surprise. Ladies, I got a surprise for you. And then I'm going to take y'all on a trip. And then Marceau says, where we going, Mel? I said, ladies. Mel voice got real heavy then. Marceau said, well, I could go. I'm a bitch. And then Nell said, here you go, Marceau. You can go. Marceau gets to go. Marceau. Marceau. He can't let that go about people calling him a bitch. But you know I do call him Marchant. There's Jalen again. So Mel said, well, I want you to come in here too, Trish, because you've been introduced to the group. Girl, you see how Carlos did you? Now, like I said, I know you probably don't care about what Martell's doing going forward. But to find out later on that this lady probably was up in your house, laid up with him a couple times, I would feel some kind of way. That's just me. And Carlos got you around all these 304s. That motel, hotel mess around with. Ooh, that Carlos baby. That is a dirty birdie there. That Carlos. Now I thought so. Melanie says, "Well, I'm gonna get you a chance to come up on with the ladies." So of course Kimmy opens up. Oh, we going to St. Thomas. You know how Kimmy was acting when she got that Jeep. That's how she was doing about the trip. Oh, that bottle that she. When I tell you that Melody got the class on how to do things, how to surprise people, how to set up an event, baby, that bottle. Simple, but very lovely. A bottle that you turn on with little lights in it. Lights probably cost $1 a piece, but baby, when I tell you that bottle was so cute to me, go on, Melody. Oh, there she go, being messy. Boy, I'm gonna start calling Nell Fest with the mess, right? Thomas. You're gonna be invited on a vacation to Melody Sheree. Way. Now you know that was another one of my tales. Over there from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Boy, I bet you met Sheree wish she hadn't stopped messing with Motel Hotel because she probably have a job right now. She still doing the crossover show. So, are we allowed to invite anyone? I mean, like a plus one. Well, Melanie said she was going to invite a few of her other friends. She said, sure, you can invite a plus one. I think Melody knew who the plus one was going to be. I mean, foreshadowing, okay? So another one of Melody's friends she's going to invite is going to be Sunni. So she says, well, before I invite Sunni on this trip, I got to let her know the ladies weren't feeling her. I think this was perfect. Again, I don't see the mess here. It might be a little shady, little bit. But what I'm saying is, if I was Sunni in my forehead, I would want a heads up as well. So I think Melody did the right thing. But baby, me turn down the trip to St. Thomas, it wouldn't happen. So Melanie says, bring your bottles with you, okay? I got another surprise for y'all. Nell said, well, I am scared to go because I ain't used to going on trips like that without my husband. But it's your husband used to going on trips like that without you. So we go over to Kimmy's house, right? Zeus is taking a nap, Monster's in Michigan, and Maurice is at work, quote unquote. Do we really know what Maurice does? Well, he say he's a lawyer. I'm just saying. Nah, I'm joking. I think he's a closing attorney. Y'all remember like that girl Crystal from, Selling Atlanta or whatever the name was? Baby, I wish they bring that show back. Well, I guess it's been gone too long for them to bring it back. Damn it, man. I like that show. When I tell you that punch look good, we think that Zeus might be in heat. But that punch look good, baby. Come in handy in the South. Oh, I wonder why Destiny didn't come to the tasting. I invited her. Well, maybe she thought Sunni was gonna be there. Ooh, Kimmy. Here come Destiny busting in, nipple showing before she showed. So why weren't you at the testing, girl? I told you I was on a date, whether Sunni and Moses were there or not. I heard they moving here. So Destiny, with all her big D energy, says, well, I let somebody run me from my friend Grove? Hell no. I have the strength of Samson. So instead of Kimmy standing in her shit, right? Or standing up for Sunni, she just says, I have a message. At least let me hear what you got to say. Because she was standing there one praying for me when I went to get my Bible, which is enough to be at least more than that, in my opinion. Just somebody that I can listen to her version of events. I mean, you would think that you would be even closer to her, not because of Destiny, but because she did that thing. But you're closer to Destiny, who got mad at you over you saying he makes good chicken. So Kimmy, who also, let's not forget, offers to show Sunni a house, says that she was surprised that Motel Hotel showed them the house. And then Destiny says, well, he did tell me, how Motel is. He told me, that he did show him the house. Then teach that man needs the money. And then they all say, well, he did say he was gonna ride with you regardless. Everybody's on Destiny's side. Yay for Destiny. So Destiny busts out her buddy, her brother, and says, he says that he had been to Trish's house a couple times. Motel, hotel. And Kimmy said, so he started looking like Megan trying to dip down in the DMs too. Damn, Tisha. It goes down in them. Destiny said, apparently. Now, mind you, Ken and Latricia are trying to get the story straight together to make it seem like Motel Hotel was messing with her before Ken. Now, as you can see, even during this conversation, it really seems like it was some overlap there. Not just between Ken and Latricia, but between Motel and Latricia and Melody. So again, the timeline ain't timeline, right? Because, or the timeline ain't timelining because even Kim is like, wait a minute. So if he hit her in the DM, Motel Hotel, then okay, so I'm confused. And then that's when Trish cousin said, well, I mean, we'll have plenty of time. And St. Thomas, girl, would you come with me? Even though this ain't my trip. But Melody did say I could have a +1. Well, hey, I'm desperate for filming time because I do owe my ex-husband $19,000-$20,000. So hell, I got to go. Destiny. She didn't say that, but I had to add my own judge. So now we have Destiny coming on the trip. And then she said, I told her I was going to bring a +1. But did you say it was Destiny? Says Kim. Well, she bring her single friend, and she didn't tell her who that was. It's Melody's trip, damn it. She don't have to tell. Maybe you could have mentioned that it was Destiny. But I mean, I think Melody knew that. Because who else is friends with Letitia on the show? Unless she was going to bring Carson Blue. So, Destiny had a point. You remember last time you was invited or uninvited to an event that Melody had? Yeah, she kicked your ass out. Imagine Melody saying, hell, Destiny, I didn't know you were coming. Can you get back on the plane? I'll give you half on getting back to the States. Oh, that would have been hilarious. So, Letitia looking pretty in that blue dress. The color looks good on her, but go up a size. I'm just saying. Damn, Letitia always look like she about to bust out her clothes. So anyway, Melody said I could bring a +1. And then Kimmy, well, maybe this is the trip for y'all, to come to some resolution. And then Destiny is still looking for us. Well, since the single friends are coming, Destiny's single, so the single friends are meant to have fun with her. Now, Melanie said single friend. Notice that. Melanie didn't say she was single. Nobody's paying attention. I peeped that. Destiny said she had to pray. Knowing damn well she won't go on that trip. He goes to try on bathing suits at Envy. I wonder is that one of Melissa's store. Well, Carlo, as Dr. Heaven said, Carlo, he did work with the New Jersey girl, so maybe so. I don't have any idea. I think maybe she has a store that's in the franchise. I don't know. And say, y'all so pretty, the store's so pretty. She just giving everybody a compliment. So here comes Sunni. Yeah, Sunni's gonna be at this store with her. Now remember, I did a recap of this preview. Oh, I bet the hang suit, can't she? Oh, that girl looks nice in that suit. But anyway, she was like, girl, I just had to tell you, the group is not checking for you. And I just wanted you to know I was going to invite you on this trip. And I want to do for you what people don't do for me. She talking about how they don't get her heads up when hotels is around. Yeah, that part. Now, Melanie, this big head heifer want to go. Have you ever seen somebody with a headscarf and their head so big that it makes it so tight around the forehead part, it looks like it's lifting up? See, she could barely get that headscarf around that forehead. I'm going to have to take a picture of that. Well, girl, I think that's going to be kind of funny because there's just going to be a room for Destiny. Well, when I met with Kimmy, I thought things were good. Really? Now, this is what people talking about. Melanie getting messy. Well, I can see a little mess going on. Well, I think Melody deserves to be a little messy, don't she? I mean, damn. The people, move right along. So Melanie about to go in for the juggler, right? Well, 1 minute she was, bragging about how you was there for her during her cancer battle. Then the next minute, she riding for Destiny. How you would send her things and how she liked her and all of that. Well, as other people was expressing their disdain for the whole situation, she turned around and jumped on that. Boy, that Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy was being two-faced in the moment. I will give you that, Melody. Then, Sunny's forehead jugs out for any of the rest of her body and says, it has its own language. It was talking before she was talking. I mean, what else was said? That's what the forehead said. But I was sitting there thinking to myself, since when did these friendships started revolving around this? Ain't no friendships revolving around her. And then Sunny says, well, I guess they think they're friends with her. Exactly. See, Melanie says she don't think anybody's innocent. And she can hear Kimmy and she can hear Tisha. But with this whole triangle, nobody's innocent. Now that part I agree with. I think some of these women are triggered because they haven't been able to put a face with what their men were doing. But now they see your face. Son, triggered? Triggered? I would think maybe if anybody would be triggered, it would be you. You're not triggered. So it's funny you should mention triggered. He wasn't married to this girl, but they riding hard for her. Me and Martell Hotel, we were together for 14 years, and they didn't even have kids or anything together. Wasn't no engaged, wasn't no married, but they ran hard for her. And yeah, they are hypocrites because I remember when my situation was going on, I heard Kimmy say I refused to call her a side chick. Remember, I told y'all about that side chick stuff down to the other videos that I put out. I don't know which one it was, but it's down off in the playlist. Check it out. But it wasn't at that point when I stopped caring for Kimmy as a character on this show. Wasn't quite there yet. But it was getting there. Trust me. Dear Carlos, when you put the barking noises in to blur out people's names, it sucks. Just like you suck as a human being. Underline, 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 underline. So then Kimmy in this video says, well, I'm not, now mind you, Martell is calling a woman who is a side chick who he is later, not much later after this scene, gets pregnant. But slap on the knob, like corn on the cob, Arian Curry is still hanging in there. Ain't that something? Baby, you call me a side chick and a peasant on the show. I wouldn't even open my door, let alone my legs for you. Okay? Step aside, Clyde. And then she goes on to say, well, Martell, you're a good guy. That's probably what got you in trouble. You know, slanging your peen all over her sweet. That Kim said she's never going to say that he's not a nice guy. She lives by what she said. Oh, he's a nice guy. You remember when Melody had that horrible braided wig? That was like back in the day when she made a misstep, you know, her dressing style. It's fair. I mean, everybody makes a misstep. Who rarely makes a misstep? Kenya rarely makes missteps, but Kenya in that last reunion outfit, but Kenya wasn't feeling the reunion that last season anyway. So she said, "I just throw on some feathers and barely cover my titty." But Melody made up for it when she put on that half black, half white suit. I thought that was the best suit she had on. Don't contrary, my friend. This suit right here, is the best. I mean, she had on that gold Chanel necklace, that shortcut. You know, I always had like the skunk, right? That's what I called it. I named it the skunk myself. And people were dragging me in the group down to the Love and Marriage Hospital group, and I'm in because I said I like the skunk. Why? I like Melody with short hair. Just do. She's so cute to me. And these are your friends. And Melody says, you know, I've been in that house. They've been in my house. I cooked dinner for them. And they ran from motel to hotel. Because, girl, again, they weren't expecting you to say, God said go. And you went. Because they not going anywhere. You see what happened with old Maurice? When he, you know, allegedly was riding around other bees in the car when he had that, you know, incident, the drunken driving incident. We all suspect that he was seeing a light because of the lipstick. Okay. Now I've never seen you in a bright red shade of lipstick on this whole entire show, Kimmy. I have. So with me, they couldn't understand the scene. After we taken in vacations and stuff together, but there's somebody who wasn't engaged, married, no kids together, they can't see that. They're riding for her state. Now they want to go ride. They crazy, girl. They bad shit crazy. Now Melody needs somebody to bounce off of, right? Now I really wish that she had brought Shanita on the show to bounce off of instead of this lady with the head. But she bounced off things off of that forehead, and it's gonna keep things in the memory like Mega Man. So there you go. That head so big you can see her brain. Well, I must admit, it is kind of strange to see Kimmy and the rest of the group still friends with Martell and Destiny after everything they have done. Girl, cause Melody, they are the alliance. You can't see that. You are the one they want off the show, not them. So Mel comes out in her short suit, and frumpy ass Sunny comes out in a big blue jogging suit. Might as well say for the beach. And she said, well, I'm apprehensive about going. Well, girl, let me tell you, can't nobody tell me in this group about no girl code. I know that's right. Fuck that. They don't know no girl code is. They can kiss my ass. So in the next episode, we're going to get to see that Harvard wig sitting on top of Latricia's head, talking more than she does. At least it doesn't talk between his teeth. It's just saying, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I'm ugly. So anyway, Messy Nail and Kim are going to get into it. Boy, I can't wait. But anyway, that ends the episode. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. As I do when I close. I'm going to check them out. Deuces. But don't forget to share the video as well because what sharing is indeed caring.